Welcome to Fit Chicks Chat, the podcast dedicated to fitness, nutrition, wellness, and mindset. For more information on Fit Chicks Academy and our upcoming fitness and nutrition expert certification, as well as our holistic nutrition weight loss coaching certifications, please visit fitchicksacademy.com. Thank you so much for listening and enjoy today's episode.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fit Chicks Chat, the podcast dedicated to fitness, nutrition, and wellness tips. My name is Amanda Quinn. I'm one of the co-founders of Fit Chicks Academy, and I'm so happy to have you here. Today's episode, we are talking about mastering the art of coaching, whether it be yourself or your clients. So this episode is really diving into one of the most powerful skills that you need to master as a coach, and that is asking the right questions to create real transformation for yourself and for your clients. So all of these questions that we go through today can be applied to yourself if you are on your own health journey, or you can use them with clients, whether you're an aspiring coach or you are someone who is looking to kind of level up your coaching skills and looking for a deeper connection with your clients. This is a way to make impactful, successful coaching skills. So here's the truth. The most in-demand coaches today are the ones who take a holistic approach. It's not just about meal plans and workouts. It's about understanding the full picture of someone's health, their mindset, their habits, and their lifestyle. That's why we have our fitness and nutrition expert program designed the way that we do. And we train you not just as a personal trainer or a nutrition coach, but as a holistic fitness professional who knows how to ask the right questions, uncover those hidden challenges, and truly empower your clients. And so today I'm going to walk you through exactly what to ask your clients so that you can make a bigger impact. And again, you can apply this to your own journey as well. So if you're here watching, listening, and you're thinking, you know what, I'm just on this on my own journey right now. Or if you're someone who's like, I want to become a coach, these are things to really think about and decide how you are going to take this skill and implant it into your own journey and into maybe your friends, your families, your neighbors, your coworkers, whatever it is. But asking great questions is so key. When we started our company way back in 2008, we didn't know all of these things. We didn't know how to ask the right questions. We didn't know how to dive deeper with clients. We didn't understand the impact and the importance of asking these really great questions to become a better, more impactful coach. And as we learn these tools, and this is why, even we have Fit Chicks Chat, this podcast, it's dedicated to be able to share this information and knowledge with you that we've gained over all of the years that we have been training and coaching tens of thousands of women around the world. And so we share this with you because we want to try to fast track you, whether it be, again, your own journey or whether it be as an aspiring coach, or if you're a coach looking to gain more knowledge and expertise. These are things that are just like the non-negotiables. We teach this in our holistic fitness and nutrition program. We teach this in all of our courses because this is such a key component to diving deeper. So what does it mean when we think about asking great questions? Well, the first part I want to talk about is why great coaches ask great questions. So if you ever wonder why some coaches seem to effortlessly inspire change with their clients, if you feel like they've engaged with them and you're like, wow, what is that secret? What's the secret sauce that they have that people just comply, they do exactly as requested? And it's really not, that they have some magic power. It's that as a holistic coach, they're able to go deeper. They're able to ask questions. They're able to uncover what's really driving their behaviors, what their emotional triggers are behind their choices, what's blocking them from long-term success. Because in all reality, most people in the world, if you ask almost anybody in the world, if their goal is to get healthy or to lose weight or to gain weight or whatever their goal is when they're on their own health journey, if you ask them, usually they know that I need to change my diet, I need to change my movement, my exercise. And so the problem, though, is that even though they know that, your job as a coach is to be able to help them bridge the gap between knowledge and action. So I want everyone to write that down. This is such a key thing. Your job as a coach, whether you're coaching yourself or coaching others, is to help bridge the gap between knowledge and action. And the best way to do that is just by asking really good questions. When you ask really good questions, instead of just the surface questions, that's when we get to know our clients. That's when we get to know exactly what they need from us to be able to go deeper. So, what are some of the most powerful types of questions to ask your clients? So there's a few different ones. Here's three. So the first one is deep dive goal setting questions. So instead of just asking your clients, what are your goals? Or even asking yourself, what are your goals? You want to ask, why is this goal important to you right now? How would achieving this goal change your life? So again, we're diving deeper. We're not just asking what is the goal, but we want to know the why. We want to know what is actually the driving force behind you actually setting that goal. Because then that's going to have your clients really reflect back and think, how would this change my life? Well, if I'm healthier, I can live longer, I can play with my grandkids, I can have more energy to stay up and play with my kids or do the walks with everyone or whatever it is, whatever their goal is. It just allows for them to really see and reflect back into the deeper side of it. It's not just about what is the goal, but why. Why is this goal so important and how would this change your life? Now, the second type of questions that you can ask is overcoming barrier questions. So instead of just asking, well, what challenges have you faced or what challenges do you face on a day-to-day basis to reach this goal? What we want to ask is, what stopped you from achieving this before? Ooh, it's such a good question, right? Rather than just thinking, what are the challenges that you faced in the past? And then they're just going to rhyme off a few different things. What has stopped you from achieving this goal before? Because we all run into roadblocks, but what's made you actually stop in your tracks? And then what strategies have worked or not worked for you in the past? That's a really, really important question to understand as a coach, because when we can understand, oftentimes when a client comes to us, or even in our own journey, we might be thinking to ourselves, I've tried everything and nothing works. We hear this statement a lot in this industry. And the truth is, a lot of people feel that way. They feel like, well, I've tried all the different fad diets and I've tried all the different workout programs and I've tried all these different things and nothing seems to work. Nothing seems to stick. We need to understand when they say, I've tried everything, well, what strategies have worked or not worked for you in the past? What have you done? And what maybe worked a little, what hasn't? Because what that's going to do for you as a coach or even for yourself and your own self-reflection is it's going to help you see, well, that actually worked for a little bit, but then it didn't work because I couldn't stick to it, because the diet was too restrictive, or because it was too time consuming, or because I don't have the ability to work out in that same manner, or whatever the thing is. But it gives you an idea of like you were sort of on that pathway and then you realized the barrier that you reached, what stopped you from achieving this before, so that you can then fix that. Because that's the thing that we need to be looking at. What's the barrier that has been in the block, like in between you and actually reaching that goal? So that's the second part, is overcoming barrier questions. And then the third thing is we have to ask empowerment questions. Empowerment questions, instead of just asking, how are you feeling about your progress? Right? Instead of just asking that general statement, we want to ask, what's one small win you've had this week? What's one thing that you can do today to feel your best? Again, empowering your client to really reflect and think, what do I have in me that is going to make me move forward, that's going to help me achieve whatever win I need to feel really good about my progress for today? These are such great questions, but these are really simple shifts in your questioning that can change everything, because what they're going to do is they're going to help your clients uncover their own solutions and take ownership of their transformation. When we take ownership of our transformation, that's when transformation lasts. That's when it sticks, because it now becomes a part of our own journey. It's not someone telling us what to do, but we're actually reflecting, self-reflecting, and self-discovering, allowing us to be part of the solution, not just following a path that someone else has laid for us. So those are the three types of questions that we want to make sure that we're asking. Now, of course, as I mentioned earlier, we have our fitness and nutrition expert program that's starting on March 24th. And in that program, we also really focus on this piece of the puzzle, the mindset shift, the identity shift, the helping people reach past their general goals, understanding their bigger why, their bigger, deeper meaning, so that we could tap into it and truly help them. Holistic fitness coaches are so in demand right now, because what this is doing is it's allowing someone to just actually reach out to you And you have the ability to help them with nutrition, with movement, with mindset, and with lifestyle. Like everything is encompassing because as human beings, we are all mind, body, and spirit connected. We are all parts. And so we really need to understand all pieces of the puzzle when we're working with our clients. That's why these questions are so key, because these questions are going to help us to really help them uncover the solutions. We're going to help guide them, but we're guiding them on the path to their own transformation, their own success path. We're also helping them to transform the way that they see their health and wellness so that they can adopt this for the rest of their life. How powerful is that? How amazing is that to be a part of that journey for your clients? And so as holistic fitness professionals, we know how to connect with our clients. We know how to help them build lasting habits, not just quick fixes. We don't just train people as trainers. We don't just train people on nutrition. We don't just give them this blueprint to follow, but instead we're giving them the blueprint, but then we're also diving inside. We're doing the internal work and the external work. And so I started this conversation off today sharing with you some of the questions, how to dive deeper. And it's because that's the piece that is missing so often in this industry. So often we focus on the external factors. Here's the meal plan, here's the movement plan. And then when we run into these barriers, when we run into these roadblocks, if we're not coaching our clients in a way where we're asking the questions and helping them transform the way that they understand their health, the way that they see their health, the way that they see themselves in this journey, then we're doing them a disservice because we're missing the biggest piece of the puzzle, which is the internal shift. When we can get someone to shift internally, we can help them transform for the rest of their life. That's why, if you look at this industry, so many programs only work for such a short period of time. They work for a short period of time because it is all from willpower and it's all by design. It's not by actual intention. It's not by actual reflection. It's not by actual shifts that happen internally. So I empower you all, whether you are on your own health journey, whether you are an aspiring coach, or you are a coach right now who is looking to be able to transform your client's health for the long term. I empower you all and I encourage you all to really look at what is that missing piece of the puzzle. And if it is the internal piece, if it's the questions not being asked, if it's the deeper dive into holistic health and looking at every aspect of their life and not just the external factors, I encourage you to really dive deep into that. And of course, if you are ready to, like I mentioned earlier, we have our fitness and nutrition expert certification starting on March 24th. You can check it out at fitchicksacademy.com. That is where you can learn more about all of our certifications, but that program in particular will certify you as a holistic fitness professional. So check it out now. I hope these questions really helped you to just start thinking about your own journey or your client's journey and making lasting change for good. Thank you so much for listening today to Fit Chicks Chat, and we will see you again next week. Bye, everyone.